One of the key challenges when it comes to all of these climate change initiatives is tracking the changes and verifying them. Talk to us about the importance of analytics and the work that you're doing at MSCI to better keep track and hold companies to account for the changes that they're making.
So a meaningful part of the trajectory to net zero is visibility, transparency, and understanding of the carbon emissions of companies and other forms of institutions around the world. In our case, we are tracking listed companies in the broadest index that we have, which is about 9,300 companies. And when you aggregate all of their emissions, currently is about 11 billion metric tons of carbon. And therefore, that trajectory at the current pace is going to be 17 billion. So it is not going in the right direction. And a lot of these companies are not aligned to a 1.5 or a 2 degree world.
Henry, it's one thing to track emissions, and that's the much easier side of the coin, but it's another thing to track changes and verify the commitments that companies are making. What kind of tools are necessary to do that?
Well, we're definitely tracking both. We're tracking the current emissions, and we're estimating company by company their carbon emissions. We're tracking their net zero pledges, their detailed plans to decarbonize, and then we're creating models to try to see how much of that trajectory of carbon emissions per company and in the aggregate of all companies are aligned with various temperature, the various temperature alignments in the world. So currently, a lot of these publicly traded companies are aligned on a path to a 3 degree world, not a 1.5 or a 2 degree world. So that is what our contributions to the world will be, to be able to create the data, the models, and the analytics to be able to track quarter by quarter the trajectory of these companies to the goal of net zero.